Welcome to Marine Drive Golf Club in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. Established in 1922 and designed by A.V. Macan, Marine Drive Golf Club is a challenging and well-maintained par 71, 6,361-yard course located on the banks of the Fraser River, just minutes from downtown Vancouver. Known as the Club of Champions, Marine Drive Golf Club is proud of its rich history of champions, including Stan Leonard, Johnston, Richard Zokol, and Doug Roxburgh. The first hole at Marine Drive Golf Club is a 341-yard dogleg right, par 4, and illustrates one of course designer A.V. Macan's key design philosophies. Par 4s should require the golfer to hit two well-placed shots. A well-placed tee shot down the left center of the fairway will give you a clear view to the green for your second shot. Longer hitters can attack this hole with a high drive over the trees. However, the strategically placed fairway bunker, some 50 yards short of the green, can make this a costly decision. Coming into this large green, be careful not to leave yourself above the hole. Pin locations at Marine Drive follow a 6-section layout rotation. Make sure to pick up one of these cards in the golf shop before heading out. The par 5, 498-yard second hole is a slight dogleg right. A tee shot into the trees can still save par, but will hold longer hitters from reaching this hole in two. Leaving your tee shot left of center will make your layup to the right side of the fairway much easier. With your approach, be careful of the perspective down the fairway, as the front right greenside bunker is hidden by a raised fairway bunker 40 yards out. Take note of the pin location, as club selection is important coming into this deep green. The 386-yard par 4 third hole brings you to the banks of the Fraser River. BC's longest, the Fraser flows 1,375 kilometers from Mount Robson, high in the Canadian Rocky Mountains, to reach Marine Drive Golf Club. Off the tee, the fairway favors a left-to-right tee shot. Be mindful of the left fairway bunker and the creek to the right. Both are reachable with a long drive. Coming into the green, avoid the bunker to the left, but be careful as the right apron slopes away from the green to a pond. For the 167-yard par 3 fourth hole, wind can be a factor coming into one of Marine Drive's more difficult greens. With bunkers at the front, left, and back, it's safest to come in from the right side, where lucky members hope to get a favorable bounce into the green. On this smaller green, steeply sloped back to front, be careful not to let your putt get away from you. Par is a good score here. Course management is a must at the number 1 handicap 527-yard par 5 fifth hole, without a bound stretching from tee to green down the right side. 2 fairway bunkers protect the left side of the fairway off the tee. Aim your second shot down the right side of the fairway towards the red plum tree, some 70 yards short of the green, for an ideal angle on your approach. While on the tee at the 194-yard par 3 sixth, take note of the plaque commemorating Marine Drive legend Johnny Johnston's hole-in-one at the 1959 Canadian Amateur. He went on to win the event. The 6th hole has an elevated, long and narrow green. The safe route is to come in from the right side. Anything short and left will run away from the green. A straightforward hole, the 401-yard par 4 7th tees off into a forgiving fairway with 2 bunkers long and to the right. Your rangefinder will be a handy tool here to help you attack the pin, but deep bunkers on both the right and left side of the green will penalize a poor approach shot. With prominent slopes on the 7th green, a well-placed approach shot may be rewarded with a roll to the pin. Longer putts on this green are challenging, and par is a good score. At just 322 yards, the par 4 8th can play more difficult than its yardage suggests. Short and left off the tee will leave you behind a large spruce tree, and the wide fairway bunker can penalize the longer hitter. A well-placed 200-yard tee shot down the right side of the fairway gives an ideal angle into this well-protected green with a narrow approach. Be aware of the back right greenside bunker, which is not visible from the fairway. Closing off the front 9, the 433-yard par 4 9th rewards long drives for the men and plays a par 5 for the ladies. Off the tee, the fairway opens up favorably to the right, but left into the trees will make for a difficult par. A big drive here will get you over the road and leave you 180 yards or less into the green. Coming into the green, the front left bunker protects left side pin locations, while the center to right approach is wide open to roll the ball into the green. The 10th hole starts off the par 35 back 9 with a narrow fairway and a well-guarded green. Bringing you back towards the Fraser River, this hole often plays into the wind. Be mindful of the front bunker and narrow approach to the green. You may want to overclub into this deep and sometimes windy green. Once again, enjoy the view as the par 3 11th hole plays along the Fraser River. Trust your distance and club selection, as depth perception is difficult on the 11th. The first of 2 back-to-back par 5s, the 12th hole plays a slight dogleg left with out of bounds and trees down the left side, making it difficult off the tee. The 12th green slopes back to front, and try to avoid the long greenside bunker on the right and out of bounds just to the left. Straight as an arrow, the 13th at Marine Drive Golf Club rewards long, straight hitters. With out of bounds down the left and trees down the right, a good tee shot will set you up to reach this green in 2. Depending on the pin location, avoiding the front bunker and approaching from the right can still leave you with a favorable roll. Everything rolls right to left on the 13th green. Par is a good score here. Welcome to the fun but challenging 14th hole. While this may be the shortest par 3 on the course, this well-protected green requires you to choose the right club and strike the ball with precision. 4 bunkers surround the green, and the apron drops away in the back right. Sloping from left to right, the 14th green can be a challenge to get the right speed on your putt. The par 4 15th. A driver's hole with its elevated tee and slight dogleg right rewards a well-struck and placed tee shot. The deep green here is protected by bunkers to the front right, back right, and mid left of the green. A par or birdie is a great score at the 16th hole, as the challenging 17th and 18th holes lay ahead to close out your round. From the tee, the front greenside bunker is not as close to the green as it appears, and be aware of the back left bunker with the apron sloping into it. The 16th green is narrow front to back and split down the middle into two tiers, making longer putts difficult at best. Welcome to the infamous Hole 17 at Marine Drive Golf Club. Don't let this dogleg right deceive you from the tee, as this hole plays all of its 438 yards. Your approach shot hits into Marine Drive's most elevated green, with two of Vancouver's toughest bunkers to the left, Big and Little Bertha. It's safest to come in from the right, but with a back left pin location, these two bunkers sitting well below the green come into play for the aggressive golfer. Adding to this hole's difficulty, the two-tier green can leave you with a difficult putt. Par is a great score, birdie is worth bragging about, and there's no shame with a bogey at Marine Drive's 17th hole. The par 4 18th is another driver's hole and rewards a well-struck and placed drive. Keep in mind the two fairway bunkers deep and to the right off the tee. Your approach shot hits into a two-tiered green, so be sure to get your pin location, club, and yardage right to give yourself the best chance at making par on the final hole of Marine Drive.